Oh my gosh!
Sweet.
That was awesome. That worked out so well.
That felt
Much
like a
better
good
than
one.
the basketball thing.
Much better.
I remember I made one
hit it.
basket and that was it at the very beginning. But Jeff, oh my god, you guys both got it straight.
Yeah, way to go.
Congratulations.
I was worried because mine went out second. A lot of pressure.
Oh, and they came back. It was a nice one. So.
What a way to start the show.
Yeah, and this is the Daily Dose, and I am Jeff Polier.
I'm Shelby LeDuc.
And we are here with Brad, who is a board member with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northeast Wisconsin, and with Joy, who is a staff member there, to talk about the 70s calling for an upcoming fundraiser on January 27th.
And you know it's the 70s, so look at that color scheme, right?
Oh my word.
You love
That
the
is-
colors.
That is
Yeah.
some pure 70s color scheme right there.
Yep, orange, rusty, brown.
All
All
that
it
good
needs
stuff.
is a little shag carpeting, right?
Yeah. And,
Yes. On the post.
Now, Joy, this is the 40th anniversary, 40th annual Big Brothers Big Sisters bowling fundraiser. So this is a huge year for you guys, and this is a huge fundraiser for you also.
It's our signature fundraiser throughout the nation. If you look at the National Big Brothers Big Sisters organization, this is the one fundraiser that every affiliate has. So yeah, we have deep roots in Green Bay area. 1978 was our first bowling fundraiser, and so we thought with this event, let's just bring 1978 back.
Yeah.
Let's relive what feathered hair, bell bottoms.
Leisure suits,
leisure suits, yes.
disco,
Yes,
and
we'll be doing the YMCA
oh my
for
word.
sure.
Now you got to have a team that comes down dressed as the YMCA crew.
The village people.
The village
Yes.
people.
That would
Thank you.
any teams out there, please know this would be a great costume idea.
Well, and there you were telling us that there are some teams and some companies that really take this pretty seriously.
Yeah, well, Bradley's company, Whiffley, is one of them that is every year at least 3 or 4 or 5 teams. I know you've got a couple going this year. Schreiber is another one. They have 12 teams coming out. Being First National has a couple teams coming out. KI. There's a lot of companies that have just historically supported us, and it's like a team building activity, I think, for the staff. You know.
Yeah. And so how much does this cost for people who are interested in maybe trying to get a team together?
Well, it's $50 per bowler, and the important thing to remember is this is 100% fundraiser, and so all proceeds go towards our programming for our youth mentoring in the Green Bay area. So $50 per bowler, a team for $250, and it's a pledge raising event. So what we encourage people to do is ask their neighbors, friends, coworkers for $1 here and there to get some additional monies to bring in to even expand on what we hope to raise from this event. So
Yeah, what is that goal? Sorry, I want to ask.
our goal is really out there. We were very ambitious this year. We hope to raise $90,000.
Oh wow, that's a great goal.
$90,000, and just to give you some perspective, for us to support our matches throughout the year, it costs $1,000 a year for that support to make and maintain our matches. So we're supporting the family, the children, and the big throughout that year's time. So $1,000. So this event, if we're successful, will support 90 matches, and we serve 600 children throughout the year. So it's just a fraction of what we need to operate, but it's a huge help.
Yeah.
And
Huge
just to
help.
clarify, the $50, that doesn't necessarily need to come from you. That can be from your pledges as well. So
That's a good point.
a lot of times I bowl, I just send out a couple quick emails to family and friends and things like that, or a lot of people in my firm, they just go to a partner's desk and say, hey,
Can you help us out?
can you help us
Yeah,
out? And
okay.
then they can come out and bowl.
Well, and speaking of helping out, I mean, how important is this? Joy was telling us that there is a waiting list for littles looking for bigs. I mean, this is a huge program for helping out kids in the community.
Let Joy speak to that. You
Yeah.
probably know the numbers
Well,
better than
and
me.
it fluctuates from time to time, but on average we have like 100 children waiting, and we have a huge need for male mentors. It's oftentimes men are wanting to help out in the community, and this is a great way to directly change a person's life. I mean, it is proven. We have scientific research that shows that being a mentor literally changes the child's life. It can change that trajectory from who knows where, because they're facing adversity, come from a different background,
Right.
to have that one positive role model that can make them shoot for the moon.
Yes.
So it's awesome. So yeah, 100 kids right now, and our mentors can be of any age, and females, males, we need them both, but male mentors are more difficult to get to volunteer. So anyone over the age of 18 can be a mentor, and there's no limit. No, there's no age limit.
Well, our man in the office, Robert, has posted the Big Brothers Big Sisters website link there, so hopefully there will be some information. It's right here also, bbbsnew.org. And so if you can, and you got nothing going on January 27th, bust out your old leisure chute or some polyester of some sort, and come join Big Brothers Big Sisters here at Ashwaubenon Bowling Alley to do a little rolling, have a little fun.
You don't have to be a good bowler. It's about fun.
Yes, indeed.
And doing good for the community.
You don't have to be Jeff or I.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Not everybody can do that.
Oh my gosh.
Not everybody can strike
You
on
guys
me.
set the bar pretty high, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the competition.
We are available for teams, perhaps. So, but hey, guys, thank you so much for kind of taking us through the fundraiser and talking with us about this very key program that helps out in the community.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to transition into our regular broadcast here. Jeff, you are our weatherman today.
Yeah, and I got the good news today,
You
and that
do.
is that you were looking at a high of 34 and a low of 21. It's going to be cloudy this morning, but look for some sun to make its way through the clouds this afternoon. So,
Nice.
could be an overall good day for
I think so.
a change.
No more clouds.
No more clouds, no more lake effect snow, no more like 12 inches here,
Oh,
4 inches of snow there. So,
I'm over winter already, and it's January.
and it's only January. I know. 2 more months, maybe
All right,
3.
let's keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I have a story up on our website today and in the paper as well about this Ashwaubenon public safety officer returning to full service duty after recovering from this incident. He was actually hit by a suspected drunk driver July as he was responding to a car fire along Interstate 41. Really scary situation. He had to have several surgeries. He spent the last several months recovering and doing some light work around the department, but now he's back, and congratulations to him on the successful recovery and being back on the job.
There we go. And speaking of back on the job, Jonathan Anderson has a story that you probably just saw a push alert about if you are a Press-Gazette app possessor.
Download it.
And the word is that basically because of closed captioning issues, the city had to stop its live stream of council meetings and committee meetings, but they expect to have it back up, only missing one city council meeting that they don't think they'll be able to live stream. But somebody on Facebook did post yesterday that they paid attention or noted that the closed captioning process for a meeting either this week or last went pretty quickly, and the turnaround was actually very rapid. So it was not something where meetings are not going live or being able to be watched on YouTube, for days or weeks. So,
Okay. Well, they're getting that taken care of then.
yes, indeed.
Well, one story that I suggest our viewers to take the time to read today is this story called Hooked in Wisconsin. So this is a team story from our storytelling team at USA Today Network Wisconsin about 10 different previous drug addicts or people who are really striving to recover, and their story about how they made those choices to get into drugs and all the steps that they're taking to really better their lives.
Well, and the choices they're making now to get out of addiction or to battle addiction. So.
Right, and the struggles that they're having, but also the successes that they're seeing, which I think is great. But it also sheds some light too on how people get into this, just the opioid crisis, the overprescription of painkillers. So I encourage everyone to take a look at this story. Lots of good narratives in there. I think it can be really inspirational to sort of better what we do going forward.
Definitely so. Well, that is going to do it for today on the Daily Dose, and thanks again for tuning in. Joy, Brad, thanks again for taking the time to come out here and roll a flame or two and talk with us about the fundraiser.
Thank you. I hope you guys come out. And next Saturday, there is literally nothing going on. There's no football game. There's no Packers.
Yeah.
It's just like a blank Saturday. So I think everybody should come on out and have a good time with us.
Nice. Well, definitely, if you can, check it out. Maybe try and get involved, or maybe just stop down here and join in some of the fun.
All right. Well, I also wanted to make mention, too, before we go, we have one of our regular viewers, Dave Forrester, comment and say good morning and go Pack Go. So good morning to you as well.
Yeah, he also said he was happy to hear that the Ashwaubenon officer is back on the job, and that this sounds like a very cool fundraiser.
Yes.
So Alrighty, well, thank you again, everybody, and be sure to like and share this, and have a good day.